Hello and welcome to a very, very nice meeting with my dear friend Anna Pereira. She's from the US East Coast and she's a wonderful person and wonderful lady and a very tough lady. And I'm sure you would like to know more about her. Therefore, my first question to Anna is, who is Anna Pereira?
Hi, Ingrid. Well, first of all, I want to thank you so much for blessing me with this conversation today. You know how much I love you and adore you and look up to you. And yes, I am a tough lady. And just like yourself, or else we couldn't be, in the positions that we're in, leading a bunch of other wonderful people to help the world, right? Well, it's a great question. I'm searching for that answer myself as my life unfolds. But I'm a wife. I'm an entrepreneur. I am a visionary. I am someone who's really passionate about making the world a better place and being the conduit for that by helping other leaders and other people who step into their power, transform the world through their gifts and to help them see their unique gifts. I'm also a pet owner, an advocate for a lot of different causes, a mentor, a daughter, a sister, a best friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of me in a nutshell.
Yeah, I love your energy, Anna, really. And you are the owner and the founder of the Wellness Universe. My question to you, how did this show up in your mind, in your heart? Did you get the impulse or the idea, the mission, whatever? How did it come to you?
That's a great question, Ingrid. And to be honest with you, I was running a social media page, a Facebook page that shared my inspirations with the world. And I was gathering quite a large audience of several 100,000. And then I was networking. Yeah, and it was all organic because of the networking I did with other people who are making the world a better place. And I was seeing that people were getting very close, feeling very comfortable with me and sharing things with me and seeking my guidance. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not an expert in all areas. And I certainly didn't want to hold the responsibility for helping people be guided in a place where they needed professional help, for example. And I know I wasn't alone when I was getting this type of conversation on my page and people reaching out to me for help. And that the other people who are the light workers, the healers, the therapists, the doctors, and coaches in the world were also probably getting some of the same on their Facebook page. So through this, I was just sitting at my kitchen table. And yes, I live on the East Coast in New Jersey, but I also live in Portugal. So I live in both places. I was sitting at my kitchen table and then it just hit me, there needs to be a space created for people who make the world a better place and for the seekers of well-being to connect with real, genuine, authentic people who can help them on their journey. Mm-hmm. And with that, and I'm getting goosebumps as I'm telling you the story because it literally was a download and a vision I had in 2013. And then I kept it to myself for just a few months. And then I invited a few women on board with me at the very end of December. And then we hit the ground running with the project in January of 2014. We gathered an amazing community of people who are making the world a better place on Facebook. And then we launched the very first website, which is thewellnessuniverse.com on 1/23 of 2015. And since then, we've just been growing this amazing community. And yeah, that's kind of how it all started.
Mm-hmm. I found you by coincidence because one of my friends said you have to join the Wellness Universe, and I was always looking for such a platform, for such a group. And when I met you and the other ladies and the other men in Sedona last year, I realized, okay, this is what I have always wanted to be part of. And I didn't find this in Europe. This is the funny thing. I had to go to the US to find you, to find your platform, to find your community. And I'm very, very happy and proud and thankful to be part of your big, big program and of big community. I know you cannot manage everything alone because it's big at the moment. Would you like to mention some people who are very close on your side to support you, to help you, to share your vision with you?
Yes, thank you for that opportunity because as you know, Ingrid, as a leading lady, it's very difficult to do anything completely on your own, and having those people around you that you can trust, that really know you and then are there to support you as a human being, as a woman, as well as the mission and the cause and the work that needs to be done. It's essential, and it's important that we all know that, because I think sometimes, and I'm sidestepping here a little bit, but I think that when we're in this space of being a healer, in the space of coaching or being a guide, we can get kind of tunnel vision and forget that we too need help and assistance, but that's how we grow. So it's so important that you asked me this. Thank you. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you to Sherry Elise. She was my partner through the first 6 years of this journey, helping to create the Wellness Universe, create everything that we did that was so amazing, like Soul Treat that you were at, which was wonderful. And I loved meeting you there. So thank you for finding us and coming to Soul Treat with us. And our daily team consists of Jenny Tasker, Vanessa Labarca, Ellie Saba, Ashley Brewer, and Heather Lang. So these are the wonderful women behind the scenes of the support of what shows up in, on the platform, assisting the members, email support, phone support, guidance, social media support, content support, all of that. So these are the beautiful ladies behind the scenes on our staff. And then we have our amazing team members. We have our leadership council that helped me personally. You happen to be on that. We have our ambassadors that help our members find their way through the Wellness Universe. And we have so many other members that just step up and help. This is the great thing about our community, right? When you said that there's nothing else like us, this is kind of one of the wonderful things. When some of our members who are really involved and integrated into the Wellness Universe see another member needs help or has a question, and they post it on one of the boards. It not always do one of our team members get to answer that question quick enough to help out another member. So another member will step up and just help out another member. So our members also help this space to operate and to grow and to thrive and to help more people.
Yeah. And what I like is that they are spread all over the US and also to Canada. I think Jennifer is from Canada, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jenny's in Canada, and Ellie is now in Canada as well.
Okay. It's amazing. So the world is a little bit, how do you say, it's growing together, or it's coming together because we are all over the world and we keep it together. Yeah. Let me talk about your last baby. How did you get the idea?
Well, I'll tell you, Ingrid, this was a beautiful project. This book, it's called The Wellness Universe Guide to Complete Self-Care. And this one happens to be the 25 tools for stress relief. However, we're doing a series of books with different topics. I will be honest with you, this idea was not mine. Our wonderful publisher, Laura DeFranco, has this concept already created, and she came to me asking me if I wanted to do this with our members. And the one thing that is important to know is that it took all of this time for me to publish a book for the Wellness Universe, because many people have asked in the past, and I either didn't feel alignment with the person approaching me or with the project, or the timing was off and I had my plate full, because that obviously happens a lot. We manage a lot of things here at the Wellness Universe, but this felt right. And I felt like I would have the space. And honestly, in this year with COVID, this was a no-brainer. As soon as Laura approached me, I said, yes, I want to do this. And it has to be a book for stress relief tools, because that's number one, the overarching, feeling that's going around the world right now. And it's leading to the anxiety, the depression, the relationship, issues, everything else. It's all of these stressors that COVID has created for us in addition to just the stress that we had beforehand, it's a whole new, way of managing life. So this was amazing. And I want to thank you also for being a featured author. And your chapter was chapter 15. And you brought the chapter for divine power to us and integrating angel energy to release life burdens. I wanted to share that with everyone. So that was amazing. And about this, the most amazing thing is that I really got to know more about our members, the details that they don't share, because when we have these conversations, obviously we're sharing what we need for the audience to understand these important points.
Yeah.
But we don't have just a conversation that sometimes we just talk from our heart to, on something specific that's meaningful for us. What's great about what we did here was we created a space for all of our guides, all of our healers and coaches to not only share a tool for what happened in their life to help lead them to use that tool and how that tool changed their life. So we get some really powerful stories, some funny, some not funny at all, some that will make you cry. But you will realize how much alike you are, like everybody else in the world, by reading these powerful stories.
And I think when we bring our energy together, focused, it can be much more power and help and healing than one single word, than one single person or many single person. It's about networking and co-creating and to hold the energy, especially in our times right now. It's not about competition or something like this. And this is what I really like in the wellness universe. I never felt competition. It's a co-creation, and everyone has his own place in the wellness universe. So it's really a great idea, and I always want to invite people to join us, to come, to be part of this project, to be part of this community, because it's really unique, and I'm so happy to be part of this. Really, I'm sure the angels guided me to find you and to follow and to join. It's really a good thing. I realized that there are so many women in the wellness universe. What do you think? What is very important for women of today? Many had problems when they were children or with on a working place or something like this. I think this is a common thing that we are now going into a healing process for women. What do you think, or what is your vision? What do you want to give women on their way?
Well, this is a powerful question. And one of the things that I see is that we know that, women will lead the way in the future. We know that because for all of the women that are in the space of wellness and healing practices, there's still a lot of men that are the focus of, transformation or self-help. Always, like there'll be, a headliner at some major talk or conference, and it's usually a man. But meanwhile, the audience is filled with women. We know, you and I specifically know so many women healers and coaches and guides. And why is their voice not as powerful? Why are they not involved in projects that are as powerful? Why are they not getting that platform? And this is really what I want to help with and want to assist with. And it's organic that we've attracted women. I guess like attracts like. And like you said, it's about co-creation, collaboration, and no competition. And that is clear from the very beginning of visiting the Wellness Universe and reading our mission and our vision and applying to be a member. So we're attracting that group of people, and people that pretend to be that, once they get into the Wellness Universe, they're not involved and they fall away. And then we really attract and powerfully grow the ones who are about collaboration and co-creation, and everyone then sees the benefit. But for me, to really give the leaders who are women and men in the Wellness Universe a platform for them to share with the world more powerfully their message, the way that they can help, the way that they can serve. And it's just been a real beautiful, organic way that the community has formed, and how, you know, I could personally help, and then our members can help each other, and those who are part and take part really raise their level and up level their game, so to speak, and really help more people. And I think that that's also what we need to embrace as women. It's not a masculine thing, but we have to embrace the power that we have to change the world and up level ourselves so we can help more people. Because the smaller that you play, the more reduced that you are, the more withdrawn that you are, but you have this big thing, you have this bright light to shine. You're not helping those that you can help in the numbers that are needed, because for every one healer, there's thousands of people, thousands that need your help.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think they are becoming more and more, because so many people are awakening. They are realizing that they have to change something in their life, because you cannot put it below the carpet like they could do for many, many years or even decades. But now, in this time of the big transformation, everything is showing up, coming up, and you have to deal with, you have to face it, and you have to realize how you can integrate it into your life, how you can heal it, how you can accept it, or how you can let it go. Yeah. And this needs a lot of people for support, for coaching, for understanding, for hugging, for everything. And therefore the Wellness Universe is really, really a good community to find people there, because they are sensitive. And when I came to your group, to your community, I was really surprised how many people are open to spirituality. So all people I know, they're working different sections, on the mental and emotional level, on a physical level, but most of them are open, are also working on the spiritual level. And this all together is what brings us to the next steps we have to do. We have to change, we have to transform. Anna, my last question to you: where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh, that's a big question. Well, my vision for the Wellness Universe is to have global resources where you can go to experience, you know, workshops and talks and programs. So I would like to see that happen in 10 years, and well before that, you know, to have the brand to be an actually spoken about brand that's globally recognized and stands on its own for what it is, and everybody understands what the Wellness Universe is. Like when you say Facebook, everybody understands what Facebook is. So to have that in 10 years would be phenomenal, because I know really it's a phenomenon because of technology that, you know, a lot of online type of companies have built that within a 10-year span, but it's not typical to build a brand and have it globally recognized within a 10-year span. So I think that that's really what I would like, and for people to speak about their experience through the Wellness Universe and through the people that they've met through the Wellness Universe and our events, that their life has transformed, and for them to pass it forward, creating that ripple effect.
Thank you. It's amazing to listen to you, and I can feel the vibration, and I can feel the energy and everything. So I will be happy to be part of your world, of your universe, even in 10 years. And I would like to thank you for this amazing talk. And yes, I'm very happy to know you, and you are part of my life. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Ingrid, and I love you so much. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I'm glad that your angels guided you to us and to me, and thank you for being my friend.
Thank you.